The show must go on. When pastors become performers, there's an unspoken script in too many churches today. One where the pastor plays the lead role in a weekly production. The lights are bright, the music is polished, and the sermon, well, it needs to land just right. Not too convicting, not too long. Definitely not too uncomfortable. After all, we wouldn't want anyone walking away feeling challenged. This is the slow tragedy of ministry as entertainment. The applause trap. It starts subtly. A pastor notices which stories get the most laughs, which topics draw the biggest crowds, which angles keep the online engagement numbers up. The metrics become a compass. More likes means we're doing it right? But somewhere along the way, the fear creeps in. The fear of empty seats, of dwindling donations, of being labeled out of touch. So the edges get sanded down. The hard truths get wrapped in layers of humor and relatability. The gospel gets packaged as self-help with a Bible verse garnish. The pulpit becomes a stage. The shepherd becomes a showman. The crowd-pleasing gospel, we've perfected the art of preaching a crossless Christianity. One that demands nothing, offends no one, and changes even less. Sign becomes mistakes. Repentance becomes self-improvement. Holiness becomes your best life now. We've turned the narrow road into a smooth highway, complete with rest stops for every felt need. The problem? Jesus didn't die to make us comfortable. He died to make us new. The cost of the performance. When pastors perform rather than proclaim, everyone loses. The preacher loses his soul, trading prophetic courage for crowd approval. The people lose their shepherds, getting motivational speeches instead of living bread. The world loses its witness, seeing yet another institution bow to the altar of relevance. The early apostles were beaten for their preaching. Today's preachers worry about their ratings. A way back, it's time to turn off the spotlights and rediscover the fire. Even when it's messy, even when it's unpopular, even when the crowds thin out. Because at the end of the day, ministry isn't about drawing a crowd. It's about making disciples. Not gathering fans, but forming followers. Not measuring attendance, but marking lives. The show may be entertaining, but only the truth transforms. Will we choose to be performers or prophets? The audience is waiting, but more importantly, the Lord is watching. For the time is coming when people will not endure sound teaching, but having itching ears, they will accumulate for themselves teachers to suit their own passions. 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 3. 今期内容就到这里，觉得有用就分享给身边的弟兄姊妹了。下期再见，主内平安。